Well, Cam, officials from the Virginia Department of Emergency Management, the Virginia Department of Transportation, as well as the Virginia State Police held a phone call earlier today with reporters and took questions about their individual responses to what happened on 95 and if anything could possibly have been done better.
Snowfall at a rate of 2+ inches per hour for 4 to 5 hours.
That's Marcie Parker, VDOT's district engineer for the Fredericksburg district, talking about a storm that brought snowfall rates heavier and for longer amounts of time than she's ever seen in her career.
The amount of traffic that we had on the interstate, the trucks and the cars couldn't make it up and down the hills because we had too much snow and ice.
She says 4 inches of ice underneath more than a foot of snow on some parts of I-95 in her district made it impossible to clear the road.
So many vehicles got stuck in both the northbound and southbound direction.
Extra Virginia State Police troopers were on duty to respond to disabled and stuck vehicles along the 40-mile length of interstate impacted, but VSP spokeswoman Corinne Geller said that was a very tedious process to get to folks safely.
Many of the vehicles involved are commercial vehicles that require a heavy-duty record,
leading many to wonder why the Virginia National Guard was not activated to respond, either preemptively or after the snow started falling. Here's the Director for Communications for VDEM, Lauren Oppett.
National Guard personnel, they have full-time civilian jobs, so it can take anywhere from 12 to 24 hours to bring them on duty.
And yet hundreds and hundreds of drivers sat stranded on 95 overnight and were still there 24 hours after the first flakes fell. The Virginia National Guard told me they could have helped deliver food and water and conduct welfare checks.
12 hours isn't actually that long of a time, and it seems like they could have been out there by this point, considering that the weather started deteriorating yesterday morning early. So I'm wondering, you mentioned having conversations with the National Guard this morning, but what about talking to them yesterday about trying to get them out there to help?
So our trigger for requesting anything such as the National Guard is that we start seeing requests come in for assistance and support. As of this morning, we had not received any requests from our localities or our state agencies, which is our trigger to put those in motion. So therefore, that 12 to 24-hour timeline would have still been tricky.
Some drivers got on 95 Monday because most entrances to the interstate were not closed until Tuesday morning at 8 a.m.
So we did not think that we were going to need to shut down the interstate. And we tried last night for all night long. We had people out there pulling vehicles out, and
others looked at open and clear express lanes and wondered why can't they funnel us out on those.
But the express lanes, while it would have reduced the backup in Prince William County, it all had to still come together before the area that the road was closed.
Now, also of note, a spokesperson for the Virginia National Guard told me they could have done little to plow roads, remove vehicles, and open up block stretches of the interstate. Working for you tonight, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.